Les Waller here, Les Waller International. How you doing? We're back together to put another Ikea inner system together. So we have here is the finished product. It's a small bookshelf. To see the package. Bekvam. This is the package it comes in. This is the size. And this is a finished project. Very short project, very easy to do. Haven't run into any problems. So let's go ahead and open it up. You don't need any tools other than the Allen wrench provided. Well, to put the shelf together, you don't need any tools other than the Allen wrench provided. However, to mount it on the wall, that's a little different. So it comes with a shelf, a rail, instructions, two side pieces, 4 screws, 2 bolts, or 4 screws, 2 dowels, and an Allen wrench. Looking at your instructions, you can see step 1 is putting the rail and the side pieces together. Now here, you're going to insert this wooden part into the here. Now sometimes it's tight, so what I like to try to do is guide it in, like slide it in a little bit like that, and then a little elbow grease, you can push it together. It's a little easier than make sure you got these guys facing the same way. You're going to have 3 holes on the same side. So here, sometimes if you just try and push like this, you're going to make it all frayed and stuff. So like I say, it's a little easier just to slide it in a little bit like that to get it started to begin with. Step 1. Step 2 is to have these holes facing up. And you're going to insert the 2 wooden dowels into the center hole on each side. So we've got wooden dowel just in a little bit, tap, and then we go to the other side. Put this one in the center hole, just a little bit. And all I did then from there is I just kind of did a little love tap, both sides. That way they're in a little bit more. You're going to put this long board with the dowels matching the holes. Push them in like that. Just get started on that side, get started on this side, and then you can kind of squeeze it together. If that doesn't work, you can always use a love tap with a hammer or something like that to push them all the way in. Also, because the next step, which is step number 3, is we're going to take these screws with the Allen wrench provided, and now we've got the 4 holes. Always start by hand first, like that, and then we put this one here like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and start all 4 of them. Now I noticed when I angled this a little bit, it clicked in a little bit more. And sometimes they're not as easy. So there again, we're going to start tightening these a little at a time. Make sure it's in the hole. I'm going to go ahead and take it until it's flat. This part is flat with the wood, and then I'll switch to the other side of the same one here, like that. And screw this one in. For best leverage, the farther out you are on the Allen wrench, the more leverage you'll have, the easier it is to screw it in. Be careful you don't bang your fingers on this other one that's still open. Now I'm going to come over to the other side and do the same thing here. Being careful not to catch my fingers on this other one that's up in the air. Pretty simple shelves. I don't think anybody's gonna have a problem. in the audience. So, okay, now I'm just gonna hand tighten these till all four of these are flush, and then this will be put together. No reason for you to watch me do that, I guess. I suppose you can. We can go one anyway. You can pretty much do it by feel. And then once I get down to here, I figure once the flat part of this metal piece is flat with the wood, that's far enough. The gap that was between the wood here is now gone. There's a little gap here between the wood. You'll see as we tighten this down that will disappear. Now leverage there, so let me go ahead and change hands. There again, it's nice and flat here. And we'll do the same on this side, and then this will be put together. Just a little more to make it flush. And if you've got sensitive fingers, you can always wear some type of glove so it's not as hard on your fingers. Or make an extension of the wrench to make it longer. We'll save that for a possible little bit. All right, the shelf is put together. Now the last part. So step number 4, as you can see, they've made these mounting holes on each side. So step number 4 is to actually align this on your wall and make a little plus mark in the middle here on both sides of the wall. And that's where you're going to put your mounting screws so that you can push this in there, slide it down so it's locked in place. So we've put the shelves together. This is a different shelf unit, but what's good about this shelf unit here is this is screwed into a stud on the wall. This is screwed into a stud in the wall. So my plan then is to take these and mount at least one of the screws. So I'll take this, I'll come up from here, and I'll mount one of the screws in the stud. The other screw will be in a wall anchor. And then I'll do the same thing with this side. Only this one I'll come up probably a little higher from here. So this will be up here. This one will be in the stud, and this one will be in the wall anchor. Hey. All right, as I know this is level, because I leveled it when I put it on the wall, I am going to simply take these, because they're square, and take these since they're squared, right where the screw is, and she wants it to come up just a little bit more. So I want to mark it. I'm going to mark about here. Let's do there. So I'm going to mark there. Put a little plus sign there. And then the other one's going to be higher than that. So we come over here. Line this up with the center of the screw. And we'll come here, put a plus here. All right. Those are our marks for the screws that are going to go into the studs. One of the picture frames that we hung today came with a little level in it. This is going to be perfect. So what I will do is I'm going to match up the board here with my plus mark that I made over there. Put the level on it, and then make a mark where the other, in the middle of this board is, because that's where the other hole is going to have to go. So we find our plus mark over here, which you can't see. We have our plus mark over here. So the plus mark should go in the middle of the board. We put our little level up here. And level it out right there. Hold this in with our hand. We come over here, halfway between this board would be the line here, and halfway would be right about there. Make sure that root dark wall like this? It's kind of hard to see. All right, so we've got a plaster in there, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing over here. Put the cross section of the board here in the middle. Put our little scale, our little level up there. Level it up. Making sure that the plus marker is in the middle of that sideboard. And then we straight line the minus sign, and then in the middle of the shelf here, we do a plus up. We've marked our holes for the wall. A lot easier on a lighter wall. Alrighty. Next is drilling the hole through the plaster board to make it easier to screw in. We are going to use one of these to screw in for the plaster board that does not have a stud behind it. And to do that, we've got a drill bit that almost matches the size of the anchor we're going to put in the wall. So first we'll drill the pilot holes that go into the studs. Which we missed. I know I missed the stud because it went right through. Yeah, that's hitting solid, so that one didn't miss the stud. So we're going to have to use 2 anchors for this one since we missed the stud. I'm not going to drill another hole because if we just move a little bit, it's going to make a big hole and then it's not going to work. And there's 4 pilot holes. Okay, now we simply take the anchors and we'll tap them in with a hammer until they're flush. That's not supposed to, so that's what you don't want to have happen. If you do that, you just wasted one of these. So it tells me my pilot hole's not big enough. Or maybe I didn't hit it square. There, nice and gently like that. That one went in nice and even. This one we don't need to, that goes into the wood. I'm going to drill it out a little bit more. I don't want to waste any of these anchors. Same with this one. There. That's good. That's good. Simple screws like this should work. To double check. Nope. See that? The head's too big for this. So that particular screw won't work, which means I need a smaller screw. So note, check your screw head size with what you're going to mount before choosing your anchor size. This screw will work. But how well is it going to sit in there? We'll see. Okay, it looks like it should work. Lucky for me, need to leave it out a little bit because it's got to be able to hook into that shelf. Just got enough of these little screws to get the job done. Now just a little bit, and now the test. So the big side is down. There you go. There's one. There's one. Now this one's going to go into stud. So it's going to take a little bit more elbow grease. Big hole down. There you have it. And do you like these type of videos? Let me know in the comments below. If you want more, well, the only way I can make more of these Ikea things is to buy stuff. Right now, like I say, we're still in our daughter's house in Colorado, and because she's having me help put things up on the walls, it gives me the opportunity to make this video. So give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks again.